Hi everyone, this is Brenda from Mainly Hybrid Homesteading. Today we're going to be sharing recipe number 5 from our series of Christmas cookies. It's truly another no-fail fudge, really. Rocky Road fudge. So if you love all those blended chocolate and nuts and marshmallow, then this is going to be the fudge for you. Very easy to make. We're going to need 2 kinds of chocolate chips. We're going to need a bag of milk chocolate and a bag of dark chocolate. And I have them in a bowl here. You're going to be microwaving this, so you need a microwave safe dish. And I'm also going to be putting half a cup of creamy peanut butter in here. And we're going to be microwaving this at 30-second intervals. And it's just going to be blended nice and creamy. So we'll get that started. Okay, so while that's melting, I already prepared the dish that I'm going to be putting this in. It calls for an 8x8 baking dish, and you're going to line it with parchment paper. Don't laugh. My 2 8x8 dishes are tied up right now because I just made some chocolate fudge. So I have this basket which I wash. Pretty much comes out to the same size that I need, and I lined it with parchment paper. So we're going to take that mixture out and mix it up a little bit. Put it back in for another 30 seconds. So in the bottom of your dish, you're going to put 1 cup of the mini marshmallows. And I've reserved a cup and a half of the mini marshmallows that we're going to put in later after everything's melted in the microwave. And I also have ready a 1.5 cups of chopped peanuts. You can use walnuts or any other kind of nuts that you want. And I buy my nuts whole. I don't buy them pre-chopped because it's cheaper that way. So I have a little mixer that I like to use to chop up my own nuts for whatever recipes I'm using. Well, this is starting to melt nicely. Okay, probably just a couple more rounds in the microwave ought to do it. This fudge is so delicious with the peanut butter in there and the chocolate, different kinds of chocolate. So I used this little chopper here. It was definitely under $20 when I bought it, and I think I've only had it a couple of years. It's got a 1.5 cup capacity, and it works well for, you know, if you're just chopping up an onion or, in this case, my nuts. Unfortunately, I think they're not making it anymore. I did find it on Amazon, but I could only find some used ones, and they were as high as like $41. But previous to this one, I did have a nice little Black & Decker one, which lasted me for at least 10 years. And then the plastic was just kind of giving out. And the blades were getting a little dull because I do put it through its paces, especially this time of year, chopping the nuts. So I will put a link down below to the Black & Decker one, which is available on Amazon. Oh, it looks like we're already melted here. And if you use the link down below, it doesn't cost you any extra money, but if you purchase it through our link, it helps our channel. So we greatly appreciate it if you did that, if you're interested in getting one. Okay, so nice and creamy and smooth. That's the way you want it. Perfect. So we're going to mix in our nuts. And I will put the recipe in the description box down below. And I just put the marshmallows in there as well. So we're just going to blend this all together. And then we're going to be pouring that mixture on top of the marshmallows that are at the bottom of the baking dish. This is the kind of recipe I look for this time of year. Just quick and easy, but it looks like you spent, a lot more time on it because it's so delicious. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the basket here. And I had put a note on the recipe that to use a dish that was a little bit bigger than an 8x8 dish. But use whatever you have. It'll just be a little thicker fudge with the 8x8. Okay. So I'm going to keep this, put this in the refrigerator for a few hours, and I'll be able to lift it right out of my basket here, and then I'll be able to cut it into the size squares that I need. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this recipe. It's really yummy. It's going to be a nice addition to my cookie platters for the holiday season, or it can be just a nice treat any time of year. Thanks for joining us, and please subscribe and give us a thumbs up and share this with whoever you think might like this recipe. Have a great day. Bye.